Last time on Magical Miss, we reel back the clock to just before the DJ battle. Gayle learns that Merlin is a weenie. She also meets Brenda, a bird-obsessed witch who may have been the person who started Duckpocalypse at Cloud Tower last year. And she's been going around the club looking for her missing worms. Regardless, Gayle gets drunk. After 3 weeks wipes the floor with the quartz, Brenda upstages the show and holds the crowd hostage until she can find her worms. Upon closer inspection with Gayle and Romi putting their brains together, realize that Brenda has been struck with the rage demon as well. And someone's been stealing the worms and cursing them to infect people and make them angry. And fun fact, if the person gets angry enough, their body temp gets so hot that it destroys their organs. Let's just take a breather and keep calm and grab the dewormer. Welcome to Magical Miss.
We could eat the worms.
Birds.
Yeah. There are a lot of birds on this right now, and in your hair. And currently, Seth is not having a good time as he's batting away probably 2 of them at the same time from his lovely hair that could definitely be made into a nest. But
not his beautiful hair.
No, not his beautiful hair. But eyes aren't on Seth like they usually are. No, they're not. They're all on Brenda and whatever is coming out of her ear.
Oh, Brenda.
Wait, before I forget, I'm gonna roll a mental check.
Yes, let's do. Everyone, do your preemptive rolls.
12.
Yes.
I'm holding 2, by the way.
All right.
Oh, there you go.
Good, spicy numbers.
Well, then I wish I had that for this. I'm next to Brenda, right?
Yeah, you are right next to Brenda. You are the one that was able to have the clearest view something coming out of Brenda's ear.
Ew.
And as you look at it, there is no other word for it, but you think this is a worm inching its way out of your ear, and it looks something like the ones that she had. Now, the ones that she had up on stage, they were kind of like worms in this world, like they come in various colors, but the ones she had were like black and a little bigger up on stage, and this one is like black and pulsing red inside.
Oh,
cool.
Well, as it starts to just inch its way out.
Ew. Kill it with fire. Burn it, kill it.
We have to kill the mother worm.
Gayle is thinking
Brenda,
about how to capture this worm.
Tongs. She has tongs in her adventure gear. She's always ready. She has a worm extractor. She has fucking worm.
And luckily,
ready to go.
It's a Gayle with an apple decor like right in their hands. Just like
no. Because here's the thing: Gayle went back to her room before this, and while she was there, she just so happened to grab some tongs and vials. You know, just in case she needed to like grab something out of someone's ear and put it in a vial. So I'm gonna spend one of my holds for that.
Yeah. All right.
She has her amateur chemistry kit.
Clutch that she brings, or like maybe in the line of her fur coat.
It's the bag of
she
holding.
Just has a line of vials.
Yeah, it's a bag of holding. It's the Hermione bag.
The fur coat of holding, you know?
Yeah.
No.
Dawn really inspired you, didn't she? It's the coat with the fur.
It's the coat. Dawn's the best.
It truly is. But you pull out these tongs and the vial. Go ahead and roll a thwart peril roll for me.
Oh my
That's
god.
the worst. That is the thing I didn't want to hear.
Hey,
But,
since that she's restrained and still covered in my ice water whip tentacle thingy, can that give Gayle advantage because she's not moving?
No.
You know
Because
what?
while Brenda is not moving, the worm is still able to. And you're trying to get the worm. If it was Brenda, absolutely.
Actually,
not.
good idea. Gayle's gonna turn around and look at Hit DJ 3 Wakes and say, 3 Wakes, I need your help getting this worm. I need you to hold this vial.
While I'm holding this water whip, you want me to multitask with holding...
Well, you don't need the water whip anymore. The worm's coming out. We need to get the worm.
The worm?
No, you just
Yes,
hold
there's a worm coming out of her ear. It's gross.
Ew.
Yes. Look, Hit DJ 3 Wakes. There's no one better in this world than you to be holding this vial right now.
I guess. Okay. Three Wakes does have her noise canceling earbuds in. So, as part of her regular DJ set, because she doesn't want to blow her ears out when she's on like a super mega loud ass stage. So, she has her noise canceling earbuds. So, no worm is crawling up in that ear of hers. So, she takes the vial.
So do you hear the instructions that Gayle is giving
So,
you?
like these specifically, these exist. They're like for artists and stuff, like it's so that it blocks out a certain level of decibels. So you won't have your eardrums damaged, but you can still hear conversations.
Yeah,
So, but they're earbuds.
Dope. All
Yeah,
right.
they exist.
It's actually pretty cool.
Yeah.
Um,
So
Science fact.
Yeah.
Hey kids, we've had a lot of fun here at Magical Myth, but it's really important to wear ear protection when you go to concerts.
yeah, so
We do apologize in advance if we do scream and or screech and or shout. Please take that into account if you feel like something's coming up.
I am holding the vial
don't.
now.
Funeral.
I'm holding the vial. All
All
right.
Gayle picks up her tongs and will go to grab the worm.
Here we go.
Now then, are you using a we can do this together? Lily just asking for a friend.
Yeah, we can do this together.
Look at her.
Yeah.
That's what you gotta do.
So I've got a 9. And if you could give me a +1.
Wait a minute. Hang on. Wait.
Then
hang
that
on.
would be a 10.
Hang on, wait a
Okay,
minute. Let me double check something real quick because I think I have something in my everyday identity. Ooh, yes. Okay, I can take a -1 to we can do this together checks and give a +1/4 to whomever I'm helping. And however, you are always give even on a 6 or lower. So even on a 6 or lower, I can give you a +1 forward to helping you if I
Oh,
do a
so-
-1 to.
Even if you fail.
Yeah, I can still give you a +1.
All right.
Yeah. So let's just do that real quick.
Yeah. Okay.
A 5 and a 4. Okay. That's an 8. Yeah, that's an 8, but you still get a +1 forward. So
So that's a 10.
yeah.
Hey, there we go.
Did the worm like eking out and you can see like this
Ew,
pulsing
ew,
red like
ew,
shining
ew.
through the black, a trail of ooze coming out of Brenda's ear as if her veins are about to like pop out of her head. This worm, with the help of the notable and legendary 3 Wakes of Winxtagram, follow her.
Definitely
You
follow her.
Gayle is
Legend.
able to taunt that worm more gently like into the vial and stop her at close.
Okay, someone hold this. I don't want to hold this. I don't want to hold this.
Thank you. Hit DJ 3 Wakes as she closes the vial. What the heck? All right.
Does Brenda feel or look any better?
Her color has returned, but her eyes, like, you have this glazed far seeing, like she's kind of like slumpy.
Oh, so
Like
but
her
she's
head, you'd really like from the neck down. I think she like coiled her up, but she's like
Yeah.
slumpy. But she doesn't seem like she's
going to explode.
upset, gonna blow, or that she's dead.
Okay, not dead. Good. Okay, I'm
Not
going
dead.
to
Just comatose?
probably I guess we could probably let her go. I'll tell Crystal to like, okay, you can cut off the ice magic now. I think she's okay.
Crystal gives hit 3 Wakes a bit of a curious look for a second,
I think she's
but says,
okay.
"If you say so." But she kind of like cracks her ice, and Brenda starts to like sway, like fall, like immediately.
Oh, I'll run over and catch her.
Okay, try and roll a physical.
Okay, +1. +1.
Hit that physical.
yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
may as
G9,
well.
G9's a strong girl now.
8.
Strong. Nice.
An 8. Okay.
You
I probably catch her, but I probably have her like fall on top of me, so I'm like, ow.
yeah, you like skid or like damage the nice franchised outfit of Daisy.
Oh, well. It's
Daisy Fair?
no,
Dusty?
Daft Pixie.
Daft Pixie. The Daft Pixie outfit is a little damaged,
Little
which
scratch. It's a gift,
it
so
might be a little hard to
I don't have to
rewear it
return it.
again.
It's a gift, so it's okay.
No. But outfit's a little bit out of commission, but
Okay.
Brenda doesn't seem to have conked her head. But she is like in your arms, like on the ground.
Does anyone know healing magic to wake her up? I'm like tapping her face like, hello? Hello?
You know what?
Anyone know?
Actually,
Does Iris know healing magic? Is Iris here?
Is here.
Someone go get does anyone know
Yeah.
a healing person? Anyone?
Romi turns
Yep.
around and goes, "Is anybody a healing fairy in here?"
Gayle looks. I think Iris might have some healing abilities.
Go get that person. I don't know who that is.
I'll fly to Iris. I'll
Yeah,
find her.
yeah.
Where is she in the crowd?
Just get Iris and Dawn. Yeah. Give him the help with that.
Roll a be mental for me real quick. Be vigilant, not mental.
Be
vigilant.
mental.
Be mental.
Be mental.
Be smart. Be
Hashtag
smart.
get good.
That's what I'm asking.
Hashtag it good.
That's an 8.
Okay. It takes you a little bit of time, and you do lose sight of Seth in this move. But the birds are still.
He's gonna be sad.
But the birds are kind of like calming down almost as well.
Okay.
But you are able to find Iris, who like has the bird in her grasp, and like Ashini is like petting it, and Iris is
Aw.
like, they almost shat in my hair, and Iris is like, yeah, but they didn't mean it, obviously. Isn't that right, little ween guy? And Dawn's like, they're kind of cute. Do you do you think that we could keep them? And as they're like discussing the validity of like just keeping this random bird, you do show up, and Iris looks up. What's wrong?
We need a healer.
Who got hurt? As Iris gives the
bird lady? The lady with the bird, she had a worm in her ear, and Gayle got it with legendary hit DJ 3 Weeks. And have you you guys are here. Of course, Gabby's not here, because why the fuck would Gabby be at anything that's important like this?
She
Have you
stayed
seen
home to
Lily?
do homework like Lily.
Lily's not doing homework.
No? I can text Gabby real quick.
No.
Well, I put a hand on her phone and go, Gabby's just gonna call her mom. Do you really think that our moms need to be here at a rave with a bunch of birds and worms?
Roll to convince someone.
Ooh, yeah. That's a
With
fair point.
advantage or something, because like Iris hates her mom.
Can I take that advantage that Nicole gave us, please?
Oh, you can. Of course you can.
Oh, Nicole's the best.
We love Nicole in this house.
All hail.
Oh, beautiful. That is a 10. Woo! I've got my hand over her phone and I'm like, listen, my mom tried to give me the birds and bees talk. I don't want her to have like any inspiration with birds and worms at a rave. I don't think that's really anything that we need to deal with. We just need to heal Brenda and kill a worm. Worms?
Yeah.
Worm?
Whatever. Okay. Yeah. And Iris tucks her phone in her little like handbag. I guess we can just see them when we get back to the dorm later. And Iris makes her way with you, with Nishini and Dawn kind of trailing behind, as they all kind of like congregate around where Brenda is. And Iris kneels down and kind of like sternal rubs like her chest a little bit. Brenda, sweetie, are you in there? And she starts like tapping her cheek, like feeling like pulse is there, breathing is there. She's like sternal rubbing her chest, and Brenda has like this little moan that she lets out. And Iris is like, okay, well, she's awake, at least alive. Good. And she kneels next to her and like puts her hands over her as like a darker green sparkle kind of like lays over her body. And she glows slightly, but she still doesn't get up.
Hey, maybe this is more of a status condition than it is a wound.
Would you say she might be enfeebled? May chance?
Perhaps. Okay.
Okay.
Iris
Wait.
leans back. I don't think this is something I can heal. We should really get her back to Cloud Tower.
Yeah.
We gotta find the rest of the worms.
What about the rest of this group?
There's the rest of the worms.
Yeah, there's other worms. It's not just one worm. It's worms, plural.
Oh, jeez. How many worms did she have in that jar before it shattered?
I think the only one that would
just Gayle.
have had a good glue is actually 3 weeks.
Really, me?
Because Brenda was up
Yeah,
on
she went on.
stage.
You were on
with
stage with
him.
Yeah,
her.
you had her
Oh.
bar
You
up
were
there.
Yeah, you were on stage
What
with
should
her.
I?
Yeah.
So
Mental
after
check.
you-
Class.
Mental.
check. There
Yeah.
we go. Oh, okay, 10.
Okay.
Okay.
Lily's
go.
really good at
Say
those
that,
guessing
like-
jar games.
Yeah, no, it's just,
Oh
just
my
like, how
God.
many
Yeah.
jelly beans are in here?
Jar.
Oh, yeah, like 87.
Huh.
Totally.
Secretly back on Andros, like those little kid games with the beans in the jars and the shells in the jars.
The shells
like
in the
Lily,
jars.
10 times out of 10 would always get it right.
Yeah,
She wouldn't know why, but she just would.
Yeah,
there was
there's
no math
100.
involved.
so
There's
just like-
109 shells in there. Duh.
And then there you have like Arista somehow like in your class, but you don't really remember her being like, no, I don't think there's like that many. It looks more like 82. But like you have this background of like somehow just knowing the amount of things in a container. But
How many
you believe
worms?
that there was 6 worms in that container.
So that
have one.
was Brenda. Oh no, this is G9 talking now. Is Brenda possibly Mathilda, the librarian, definitely has been wormed. Talia.
Had 3 worms in the container when she was angry and on stage.
Mathilda, Talia, Tyrone? Or is that 3? Or is that 3 right there?
There's
So
3 people here,
yeah.
counting
Well,
her.
we got to imagine
right?
she had 2 vials. They probably had a similar number of worms, so 3 worms in each vial. Matilda, Tyrone, and who's the one who
Talia.
punched? Talia.
Talia and Ruby. Talia's my person that I hate, and Ruby's the one that punched Romi in the face.
Ruby punched you in the face.
that's 4 people.
Tyrone got pissed.
Yeah.
Okay, so there could be more worms involved in this.
We don't know about Tyrone. He just
Tyrone?
he left.
Yeah, so potentially
And
3.
to remind you, everyone, the people that you did name were already angry beforehand. So you have potential of 6 more worms that were let loose within this confined space.
You gotta be kidding me.
Oh no! Romi turns around and goes, "Sepsis! Don't let them ruin your hair. You're gonna get mad."
Oh my god. Oh no. Is there like a worm
You know
scanner
what?
or some bullshit or fucking
I think Gayle's gonna take some advice from what she was planning on lying about, and actually, is there like, does she have like Griselda's phone number? The headmistress? Can she like?
Griselda?
Yeah, the headmistress.
Headmistress Griselda. Maybe her office phone number?
Griselda.
Yeah,
at home
you
with,
could
like, our
dial up
lame
not
mascot. We can't
her,
bug
you
her.
could dial up her desk. You could dial up her office. Absolutely.
Griselda has a mask on. She has rollers in her hair with a fluffy robe,
You know,
drinking tea.
gonna
Right?
have
This
have
is
the face
not
mask
the time she
on,
wants to be bothered, but like,
Oh my god. This is your funeral. Your funeral. If you want to call up Headmistress Griselda and pray that she answers her office phone.
look, Gayle doesn't want to do this, but there's a knocked out lady on the floor, and people might burn out.
Yeah, and as you were having this conversation, there are some people in the crowd be like, "Hey, can we leave now?" Like, obviously she's taken care of. Like, we'd like to leave now. I don't want to be here anymore. And you just see like a mermaid in the crowd be like, "Yeah, like we want to leave. Like, we don't want to be here. These birds, like we've had enough." You hear this muttering of the crowd start.
Great. Hit DJ 3 Wakes. Do you have that microphone back?
Yeah, I do. I pluck it out of Brenda's limp hand. Here you go.
Gayle will
Oh boy, here we go.
grab the mic
Here we go.
and say, just so you know, everything that happened today, the person who's mainly at fault of it is Griselda, headmistress of the Alfea Academy. Any complaints addressed directly to her office.
What the fuck are you doing?
She then turns off the mic. Okay, now I gotta call Griselda. Her office now to let them know.
Has to get expelled, Gayle?
Oh, yeah. Don't worry about it.
I'm
I
sorry.
am not losing my honor roll because of you.
What? What is your
Well,
plan?
I'll be.
Roll to convince someone.
Why are you worried, 3 Wakes?
Roll to convince someone.
Hit DJ 3 Wakes. It's not like you go to school or anything.
I'm so
Oh,
confused. Who is this?
Fucking 12.
12.
Jesus
Holy shit.
These dice are correct. What the fuck?
Holy shit.
Damn. Well,
the fuck is happening? I'm so
Holy
It's
fuck.
like, you don't know if it's like the fur jacket. You don't know if it's like the traumatizing situation of seeing a worm come out of a girl's ear, but something about your presence kind of like makes the crowd go like, how? What? And you see a couple people with phones start to dial up the headmistress's office
Already on
as
the
like a chattering of complaints begins.
hilarious.
great. Because
And then someone
Gale's
nearby, though, does point to you and says, "Who are you?"
Gayle thinks about answering that question, hands the microphone back to Hit DJ 3 Wakes and Boogies.
What? You're leaving? Wait, is Gayle leaving the premise, or is she just walking away from the crowd?
Yeah, she's leaving the premises. What the fuck?
Wait a minute.
She's gotta go talk.
You said you told people to sit tight here, and if they see you,
No,
dip,
they said that all complaints be forwarded to Headmistress Griselda at Alfea.
okay, but
Yeah,
So does that mean they're going to Alfea to complain in person, or are they just gonna call her and be like, "Hey, bitch"?
here's the thing.
Mad.
Well,
what is the plan here? What is your train of thought,
You may
Mikey?
be one step
all
ahead,
the
but
angriest
that might be
people
3 steps
will
back.
are gonna go call Alfea to complain because they're pretty pissed. So if we could all
Okay, the thing
So we
is
can
though,
pinpoint.
if they all start freaking out and having a meltdown, that means we have 3 people to like subdue before they explode. 6 people before they explode.
Yeah,
There's
I
3 of
mean,
us.
here's the thing. There's 1 of Gayle and 6 worms. And
How many vials are in your magic bag, Gayle?
I'll say 4. I don't know.
You're always prepared. This is G9 talking.
so-
You're always prepared. You have the exact number of vials for your worms.
Okay, so we have to double up, but like, we have to keep our heads on a swivel. Then, like, I can
Oh yeah.
take someone. You have to take somebody. Hit DJ 3 Wakes. Can you tap in? Because then, if I was Dawn and a
Mind you,
each
Romi
take
doesn't
somebody.
like 3 Wakes' music, so I'm like, where's this coming from?
No,
I mean, she's all right with it. It's
Gayle
just
doesn't
not
like it
like
much
as
either.
industrial as she personally prefers.
But she's the hit DJ 3 Wakes.
Yeah.
But she's
you
hit
know.
DJ 3 Wakes. Like, there's no denying that she's got an incredible following and all of that stuff.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah, no.
you obviously have some kind of magic that's not just spinning beats or whatever. We need you to actually do something and like subdue these worms too. Because if Iris and Ashini and Dawn, if you guys are able to help us too, then there's 6 of us. And so then we can pinpoint these worms in the crowd and make sure that we get rid of them so that they don't fuck with us.
okay. So we just have to wait
I
for
look
people
at
to get
Iris.
mad.
Yeah, I'm looking at Iris and I'm like, are you guys with us? Because the sooner we can get rid of these worms, the sooner we could all go to bed.
Wait a minute. Claire, so I'm just trying to recollect on who the people that are here in this crowd, because I'm looking at the relationships I have. I have a cooperative relationship with Ravi and all the Red Fountain girls, and if I'm not mistaken, cooperative relationships allow me to like they're able to help me without question. I think that's what cooperative relationships are for. Like, they will help you out if this person asks. Let me double check on that, because that
Work
was
together and do your best to support each other. Your relationship is one of understanding. You're always there for each other.
yeah. So could that be translated into like, so that way we don't have to convince them to help us if oh no,
I
but
would say
that's
if you have to have them do something specific, though, or maybe if they don't
Yeah.
like this thing, you still have to probably convince someone. Like if you were trying to convince someone who doesn't like bugs to go like capture that bug over there, like you
Tell
would have
Izzy to go
difficulties
get these
doing that.
bugs.
Okay, you know what? I love Izzy and her fear of bugs because it is very reminiscent of me. And although I do like to describe a worm coming out of someone's ear, I don't like actual worms in person.
This is fair.
Imaginary is the only way I like bugs.
Imaginary worms. Those are the only worms for Claire.
Imaginary
Good.
worms. That's it. That's it.
Okay, well, I can just ask like the people that we know to also just keep a swivel so that we just have more eyes and not just 6 pairs of eyes
Mhm.
looking for angry people. I'm assuming Ravi is there. Arnie's there. Are the Red Found girls there?
Yes.
Oh, goody!
Does it count being 3 weeks, though? Lily has a cooperative relationship with them. Does it count for 3 weeks?
That's the
Yeah,
problem.
They don't know that that's Lily.
No, they don't.
This is a stranger. They're probably even more likely to maybe not listen to what you say because they have no idea who you are. Maybe if you make sense, obviously, but otherwise, they don't know who you are. Why would they?
I mean, if
Maybe they're fans?
yeah, maybe they have to be fans if they're here, right?
I mean, we know Arnie's a fan, right?
Arnie's definitely a fan. I think he was wearing a 3 weeks shirt. Anyways,
Oh yeah.
okay, so let's just find people that are normal and ask them to also just look around for extra angry people and then tackle one if they are angry, and then we yoink the worm out of their ear.
Oh yeah, Gayle's finished writing her email to Griselda's office, which reads, apologies if you receive a large number of calls. You were the first person I thought of, when I trying to direct a group of people who may have been or may not have been infected by a worm that causes brain aneurysms due to extreme anger.
Okay.
If you keep any records of angry calls, best of luck.
Jesus Christ.
She's gonna see this tomorrow. No, she's gonna see this on Monday because this is a Friday night. She is gonna see this on Monday. It's gonna be too late.
Because you know what? Griselda has good work-life balance.
Yeah.
Griselda's not checking her email on the weekend.
Yep. Well, this is Griselda's office, like a
She's not
secretary.
at work.
Some poor
Gayle
schmuck.
is gonna is gonna get kicked out of Alfea without Riven having to drag her out. She's just gonna get herself kicked out regardless.
Yeah, guess why she doesn't really care about maybe getting kicked out.
Oh my god! No, Gayle!
It's like, I'm already gonna get ripped away by my dad. What do I care?
Who gives a fuck?
Oh my
know.
god! Oh my god!
Already on the way out.
All aboard the angst train. We're going on the angst tour.
All right, perfect.
Okay, so I guess we're just all gonna be doing vigilant checks to look for angry people.
Well, I mean, Gayle walks back. Shouldn't we just look at the people who are on their phones calling Griselda's office?
Do you think the worm would be attracted to the cell phone light?
No, I think that if they're angry, they're going to call the person I told them to complain about.
Right, but if they put their phone to their ear, then the worm is going to come out.
Is that
from
how?
right?
Is that how the worm got out of her ear in the first place? What were the sequence of
what did we
events
do?
when
Yeah.
Brenda's worm crawled out of her ear? Like, how did we trigger that?
Was it just that she became? Gayle's gonna try to remember what happened.
Can I assist in
You
that?
need a refresher?
Can we do that together? Because
We
Romi,
can all try to remember together.
Okay.
Yeah.
Romi's getting excited here because she's like, no, it's because essentially Brenda was overheating. Brenda couldn't run the software that was the worm. The worm is a bug. The worm's a virus. And so it's infecting the schematics of her body. So imagine this is a 10.
Romi,
Her body is a computer. And the worm is a virus that's attacking all of her basic programming. So you see, she was overheating herself, and you saw that her nerves, they were just about to bunch out of her. And so the worm had to kind of leave because there wasn't a proper host anymore.
But isn't the
So
whole
if we
point?
don't get them, then they're just going to go to a host that's better suited for them. They're going to move on to the next thing they can infect.
So we have to make them.
We have to overload them.
That's dangerous. Okay.
Gayle's
No
gonna
one
step.
ever said this Winx shit was easy.
You know what?
Period.
Gayle will. Well,
Are there any affirmations
fine.
from that, Claire? From that 10? Can you confirm any of Rami's theories on that?
Wait, what?
Rami's fucking Charlie Day and It's Always Sunny with the string board, and it's just like, I got box Pepe.
Romi has a good scientific background behind this because if something inside of you is not liking the environment that it's in, it will leave. It could also be that potentially it was also the right time for the worm to leave.
Okay.
It's pure.
Mutating?
Ew.
Gross.
Gross.
What did you say, Romi?
Pupating.
It's pupating. So it's like how a caterpillar turns into a butterfly, or like
Oh,
it's-
we have we have some more science with this. Let's go.
Yay,
Please
science.
Turns into a rage butterfly.
All right.
Unfortunately, just more so you don't know, but potentially that is a fair point.
shit.
You also know that for whatever reason, Brenda was very upset and kept getting more upset.
Oh, Brenda.
So we
And it was
gotta-
about her worms
Worms.
being missing and the nutritional value that of her birds that were in jeopardy. And she was very upset about that.
Gotcha.
So we have to get them
So
angry
that
about
is
something
what you found.
personal.
I really need to find Cepheus because he is going to be so upset about his hair.
Well,
And that feels like it's something very personal to him.
Oh
If
my
he's
God.
probably going to be one of those targets. And like, I lean into Gayle and I'm like, I don't know if whoever put these worms out there is going to be targeting us specifically. So you might have to check in on your guy too, that Ivan guy.
oh, yeah, sure. I'll check it on Ivan.
I'm just looking out
No,
for you.
not
Gayle.
exactly, not exactly my guy, but yeah, I'll check it on the other.
I give her a look and kind of go. I mean, what were you trying to make Merlin jealous?
I'm gonna go check. I'm gonna go check on Ivan. As Gayle will move off, push her way through the crowd to a wherever the heck Ivan is. She'll keep an eye on
Ivan.
yeah. She's gonna keep an eye out for anyone who's on the phone. And can Gayle roll her once? Can I roll one step ahead for a Gayle's thoughts in the situation?
Gotta keep. John.
Thank you. Wow, that's a 6.
Oh my God. All right. Nothing happens. Never mind.
Oh no! I have the self-doubting and isolated conditions.
Please give me Gayle's thoughts
Fuck.
as she starts to look for Ivan, like thinking of what now are they thinking? Like what makes them feel self-doubting and isolating as they are trying to look for Ivan? What is going through Gayle's head?
I think as she's looking around at all the people and sort of like at the size of the task that she's presented with, and how she doesn't really have the greatest plan. Even if the plan does work, it's not a guarantee that she won't be going home tomorrow.
Oh.
And
Gayle.
and the whole plan to make Merlin jealous is up in smoke. And freaking Romi called her out for it.
Ooh, yikes.
So yeah, Gayle's
You're welcome. Listen, if you would just say, "Hey, my dad sucks," you know what? We're gonna kick his ass.
Yeah.
Romi's
Oh,
mommy
man.
issues are just
Yeah,
ready
Gayle
to fucking
hasn't
fight any parental figure.
Gayle hasn't told anyone, you know?
No, Gayle's told
messed
no
up.
about that.
Maybe Gayle
is,
should rely
it
on her
is.
friends and talk about her feelings.
Ooh.
You know?
Not to
Ooh,
mention
that'd
that,
be
that
nice.
2 a.m. welding.
Yeah, the 2 a.m. welding doesn't really help.
It's worked
Yeah,
against you so many times.
so many times, genuinely.
Oh my God.
Jeez.
But
God.
as these thoughts are like waylaying you, like you're tipsy, you're tipsy, you have like this strange worm thing in your pocket, your dad, your Merlin, everything, and then like from like in front of you, Ivan like appears and he kind of takes you by the shoulders and he's like, "Are you okay? Have you had too much to drink?"
Oh, so
Do
he's
you need to
not.
sit down?
Okay.
Oh, he's not wormed.
Okay.
Got it.
Okay, I haven't. I'm fine. Okay, look, Ivan, we've got a plan. I have a plan. We're going to, the worm that infected Brenda, pulls out of her fur coat this thing.
This worm in particular, Exhibit A.
Put that
Yeah.
away. Put that away.
Cool, there's more of them.
You have more of them?
Well, no, I don't. That's the problem.
Okay, who does? Do you
I
have a
don't-
guess?
No. My best bet is the librarian, Tyrone. God, some girl who punched out Romi.
That these people also have worms.
Yes, and then there's should be 5 or 6 people. 5 people? 5 to 6 people who are here. Maybe?
So Brenda's worms did that to Brenda, is what you're saying. And whatever
Yes.
she had is loose in this room.
Probably not loose. Probably already done its work.
Fuck, how do
If the birds didn't find them beforehand.
Oh, what would happen if the birds ate them?
Maybe nature as intended, and they just eat the worm and nothing happens.
and then everybody's fine.
Yeah, and then nothing happens.
maybe birds are immune to worms. We don't know.
I mean, they eat them
It's a good
all the time. So
I don't know. Ivan, have you seen anyone who looks really annoyed?
Roll a luck check.
Ooh,
All right.
this week on How Observant is
Oh.
Ivan.
10.
Very.
Very. Yeah.
Okay.
Ooh.
Power to our boy.
Yay. See, Ivan just keeps winning points.
yeah, Ivan for the win.
Great.
Ivan, like, now sure that you're not, like, swaying on your feet, kind of does still keep, like, a hand on your elbow as he, like, looks around. Well, I mean, earlier, I mean, like, this is kind of more of a stretch. Goodness gracious. I want to get names right. I'm sorry. I mean, I saw, like, Annabelle and Drizzy kind of arguing, but, like, they're sisters and they argue all the time, so that could be something or maybe not. I know that I saw God, they're like 2 guys from Red Fountain. They really are into music, but, like, they were arguing something about, like, something being rigged up on stage, and I know one of them is like one of them was wearing like a 3-wake shirt and the other was wearing like a quartz shirt, so that could just be like a band dispute, but I did see them arguing. I don't know,
Okay.
like, I haven't seen anyone else really. Like, Perdant's missing, don't know where he is, and I'm sure that if honestly Sephi is here, like, he's probably pissed about his hair, but that's just a guess.
Okay. Wait. A 3-wake shirt. Okay. Gayle will text Lily.
Wait a minute. G9 has an epiphany. If we make the 3 Wakes fans angry at the Quartz fans or something and have like a whole rivalry, like fan war go up, people will get angry and then we'll notice people get angrier than others.
We're gonna make a
Oh my
very angry
God.
comment section in real life.
In real life. This is G9's epiphany.
Gayle is like, this is not how I thought this was gonna go.
This
This is not how I thought this was going to go.
is G9's epiphany.
And
What an epiphany.
Gayle will also say, do you know anyone who can use water or ice magic?
Oh shit.
Crystal
I know
from-
Crystal.
the
Crystal,
Quartz.
she's ice
Yeah.
magic. Everyone else though, oh damn.
Anyone
Um,
who's free on a Friday night? Just
He's kind of scratched his head. It's like, I'm sure I probably do, but not that I'm currently remembering, honestly. I mean, like, there's probably a sadness switch, but I don't really know.
The sadness witch.
Sadness is gonna help in this moment.
Sadness can give
I
you
mean,
control over water.
Like a sadness would, yeah, sadness like controls water. Like they have a special ability to do that.
The
But I
tears.
mean,
Yeah.
You'd be sad.
like there's probably like a sadness fairy. I mean, her name is Diadria. She's like this like almost Scottish girl. But I don't know if I saw her around. But she can control
Claire, are
water.
you gonna do a Scottish accent for us?
Listen, she was made, and I'm like searching in my document for like sadness, ice, water, because I've also given them all powers. Some of them were like, and I was like,
I'm so excited.
All right.
We need to change our fate.
Amazing. This is perfect. Great. I'm going to text my roommate Lily to get down here. As she pulls out a phone, texts Lily, we need you at Guy's nightclub.
Oh no.
There's major trouble happening.
We got trouble, my friends.
So that text does go through, and then
Yeah.
Ivan's like, oh yeah, Aiden, he does use like an ice spear, so I guess it's kind of ice magic. If you remember, he's the really quiet guy that Dawn rode on the back of the hover bike
That's
with to the witch's
right.
burrow.
Okay.
Okay, Aiden. Okay, buddy. Let's party.
All right. And then Gayle also text Romi to check up on Zephyus.
I look over at Gayle, who's
There's
like
also
10
one
feet away
more.
from me, and
There's
go,
an ice fairy. Her name's Natasha.
Natasha? Natasha?
Is that Natasha here? Just call out. Is there a fairy named Natasha here?
Is there
Coolio.
hubbub of like, Natasha, what? We've got Natasha's here.
But as Ivan is like giving you all of this information, you text 3 Wakes. There is another surge of the crowd to attempt to leave.
What? Okay.
They want to go. You're not
Hmm.
really convincing them to stay. You kind of just gave an outlet of like, call these people they're at fault, but
Ooh,
you
why
didn't
don't
convince them to stay.
I can start up another set? I was about to start like an encore set to see if like people will stay. Maybe I can
You
convince them
by
with
all
that.
means can. You by all means can.
Okay, I'm gonna hop up on stage and like grab the mic. Holy shit, here we go. I'm using the advantage that Nicole gave because my convince
Hell
someone is a -1. I'm gonna roll first and see what happens. 11 minus 1 is a fucking 10 again. Oh my god. I grab the
Ooh,
mic, I
nice.
hop up on stage, and I'm like, sorry about the weird worm distraction, folks, but like I got another set and it's 9 o'clock. We're here to fucking party. Let's go. And then I start another set. And then but it's not super loud, so people can't hear them, won't be able to like hear themselves think or whatever. It's like, it's loud enough for people to dance to, but I also want to make sure that Gayle and Romi and they can do their thing and stuff and just see and go worm hunting. Okay, yes, so that's what I'm doing. I'm keeping the crowd happy for now.
Hell yeah. We'll do
You
it.
see that like for the most part, from what you can tell, people are staying. People are still kind of like into wanting to party. There are some people that still seem like they want to leave regardless, but they're like a 2s or 3s. But majority, like 99% of everyone, is
okay.
staying.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
All right.
As
So
the
where
music's
is-
pumping, can I look for Sephi?
You absolutely can. Roll me a be vigilant check.
Oh, I will be. I will be vigilant.
You bet I will.
Yes,
Boy.
let's go.
No, I fucking won't.
No!
That's a fine.
Well, you can take that experience, Miss Ma'ams. But as you are like, the situation's kind of calmed down. Gayle has gotten another creature sample.
Gross.
And you are like Brenda's like kind of taken care of. She's still alive and breathing. Like someone's gonna come get her from like Cloud Tower, probably, you guess. And you're trying to go back and find your hot date because you were not done dancing with him. But as you go back to the area that he last was, he is nowhere. Nada. You do not see his gorgeous long, beautiful hair shining in the spotlight. You see no speck of him whatsoever.
I pull out my phone and just send him a quick message and go,
Did you leave? I know it got kind of wormy, but I was just trying to help out. Did I mess this up?
As you like send out this text, you feel someone kind of standing next to you. Looking over, you see Ventus is there, and also Ross. A couple of them kind of came up to you, and he like pats you on the shoulder a little bit. Nice job.
Okay, fuck Sephi. We're going for Ventus now. Fuck him. New target.
You okay?
Thank you. What do you A good job in what? Exactly.
Don't know why you're thanking me when you and Gayle and the legendary hit 3 wigs.
I mean, I guess she's kind of cool. She does have like a water whip stuff. Like her
No, I
music's
kept on
just a
hearing
little
people
too.
call her that, and I kind of thought it was weird, but maybe it was a thing. Is it a thing?
We got kind of stuck in it because Gayle started saying so, and like, I mean, she won tonight, so we gotta give her.
I mean, she did. She did have a good set. Quartz was not at their best, but not saying that she was not at her best.
As Ventus is kind of like talking, I take his face and like bring it down to mine and go,
Do you have worms in your brain?
So romantic. So romantic.
I don't
Extremely
believe so.
romantic.
Do you feel angry at all? Like any unbridled
Have you
anger?
felt like angry about anything? Or have any of your friends felt uncharacteristically angry about anything? Ruby punched me in the face a couple days ago, and it's because she had brainworms.
That's why she punched you?
Yes!
So her studying that you fucked with her bike wasn't
No!
a thing? Are you sure?
Ventus.
It wasn't a rumor either? I have to check.
I would hope that you would know that I may have talked some shit, but I wouldn't fuck with someone else's bike. That's just...
Not even a rumor of fucking up with someone's bike?
I wouldn't say something like that.
Roll to convince someone real quick.
Come on. Good numbers.
I see numbers.
14.
I look at him and I'm like, I may not be good at a lot of the talking kind of stuff, but I know my bikes. And I know that messing with someone's bike is like messing with their heart. I'm not gonna fucking do that.
Funny coming from you.
She kind of blinks and is like,
What's that supposed to mean?
You fucked with me and Ashini's bike verbally. Accused us. And
you know
Ventus kind of like taps you under the chin and is like, you gotta think about what you say. That's the first thing Mom and Dad taught us. You should learn the lesson. But no, I don't think I have worms in my brain.
I think... Noted. Thank you, and I don't know if I've ever said it before, but I'm sorry about that. It was stupid.
I get
Doesn't mean I'm gonna go easy on you on the track, though. Okay?
You can go ahead and try all you want.
Robbie kind of smiles and goes,
I could actually use your help then.
Oh.
We're trying to make sure everybody stays contained here so that we can see who has the brainworm so that we can take them out of there because, like, if you try to put, like, diesel into a, an electric-powered bike, how it would just absolutely fucking explode. That's what's gonna happen if these brainworms stay in these people too long. They're gonna fucking explode. Like, their insides are gonna just absolutely spontaneously combust, and we can't let that happen. Can you keep an eye out for some of your guys and stuff and see?
I mean,
I don't know. I thought I had a lead over here, but I think he might have left already.
sure. Absolutely, no problem.
I don't have to convince him. Oh, that's nice.
You're just asking him to
Aw.
keep an eye out.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, but like,
No,
he
it's
should
complicated.
help.
Roll a luck check for me real quick.
You got it.
Also, G9 had another epiphany. What happens if the worms are trying to congregate again, like how the spore trolls did? So that's why, like, people make a big worm. So, like, they're leaving. So Tyrone already left. Cepheus has probably got wormed, and he left. So, and they got out before we said, no, sorry, no leaving, everyone. So, like, what happens if, like, the worms are congregating to make big worm?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
You don't know what this monster is.
It's the worm.
You know that it's a worm, but you don't know if it's a worm that congeals together like slime. Like, you don't know what they
What if
are.
it's like a rat king and they all just rap together?
Yeah.
And they together all make one giant rat.
It's a
They braid
Some
each
big
yeah,
rat.
it's the
hair.
Rat King.
Amazing.
Sorry, magics, of course. But you don't know without either a little bit more research, a little bit more guesswork, a little bit more investigation on that part.
Mhm.
You just have maybe a decent understanding that it's a worm and it worms its way into people's ears.
Worms its way.
Mhm.
I got a 9 for that luck check.
Ventus kind of scratches his head, looks around a second. I mean, I don't know, Leo seemed pretty pissed about Tyrone leaving for whatever reason, and he's just been a
Romi
dick
takes a minute and goes, "Who the fuck is Leo?" And then goes,
Oh, Lily's brother.
Yeah. Yeah, do you not remember going on those camp getaway trips or whatever in nature that Aunt Flora took us on?
Real
how
talk.
Aunt-
I was.
And how Aunt Stella hated it and complained about the dirt in her toes and the bugs that got in her hair and pretty much every single small thing that came around until she brought out this magical tent thing that was
Well,
actually a mansion inside.
Them
Don't remember
them bonding over their childhood trips together is cute.
I mean, yeah, it absolutely sucked. And it was one. My mom tried to, start her own Wi-Fi signal out in the woods when, that's not really the point of that whole thing. And nobody cared that I had essentially made a little refrigerator for us so we could forage our own shit or whatever and keep it cool. But no, that's not important. Let's go look at all of that. Yes, I remember.
Well,
I just never really talked to him. He was kind of a douchebag.
he has his moments. Sometimes he's not too bad, but
Romi raises an eyebrow and goes,
He doesn't seem like the kind of guy you'd want to hang out with, Venta.
he's good at sparring. He's a good leader. He can be a dick. He can be self-absorbed, but I'd like him on my team if I ever have to go in a fight.
Romi should talk to Leo, and so we can finally have our first Leo encounter on stream.
Romi, you have not met Leo.
God, you're right. Yeah.
No one has actually met Leo except for Lily.
I mean,
who is
Lily.
his sister.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Romi,
Romi's
gotta bite the bullet and go talk to my evil brother.
"Hey, I'll do it. Fuck it."
Romi's like, okay. So it would. Do you
yeah.
think he's still here? Or do you think did he chase after Tyrone?
I don't
Probably hear Leo screaming, partying like a madman in the corner. of the club.
super into the music.
Yeah, probably.
But then
one
just
of
looks
those-
around and is like, yeah, I think that Leo's still here. I don't really know why
Oh, because if
Tyrone left.
Lily's
but,
Lily's my friend, and if she doesn't really like her brother that much, but if he spontaneously combusts because of brainworms, I think she'll be at least a little bit upset. I don't think she actually wants to be queen, so then she would have to take over, and that would really hurt her buzz.
yeah, no.
Tell
Rose
us that
Country
she's
does not
studying
vibe.
tonight. I don't believe her for a damn second. I don't know what she's doing tonight, but she's not studying.
Romi
Lily isn't a studious person.
No, Rami's thought process from the previous episode while I was editing it is Romi said, I bet she's making out with Tyrone.
Probably why Tyrone left, and maybe Leo's just mad that his, retainer is making out with his sister. I don't know. I don't have siblings. I don't know that kind of vibe.
I don't. Well, yeah, siblings can be fun. They cannot be fun, but it's what it is. I mean, I got 2 little sisters. They're fine for the most part.
There's another one in their family.
Yeah, Gabrielle's the youngest. There's
Yeah,
a
Gabby's,
I didn't know Gabby
Gabby's
was
the
youngest.
youngest. Gabby's the youngest, but honestly, in a way, she acts like the oldest. I don't know.
Yeah, I might have pissed her off at me. If she says anything to you, I just want her to be around. We haven't seen her. It's like we don't have a 6th roommate. It's weird.
I mean, yeah, it's she always likes to be involved. She always travels with mom and dad. She really took to all of that more than Annalise or I. We didn't really have an interest. So when mom started inviting us to go on these trips all together, Gabrielle would always be willing to go, and then Annalise and I just didn't. We didn't want to. Mom didn't force us.
Hey,
So-
that's nice at least.
No, it was nice. Had a lot of good quality time with Annalise, so. But yeah, no. Gabrielle was just wanting to be with mom, wanting to be part of it all, and honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if she's named as queen. Honestly.
You wouldn't mind that?
Hell no. I don't want to be king.
Nods and is like, no, I get that. I don't really think I have anything to inherit, to be honest. It's not like I'm a princess or anything. And like, my mom would rather die than, hand over the keys to her whole Techna talks and everything. She's just gonna, I have no mouth and I must scream, upload herself to a robot body when she eventually is ready to croak.
Oh, was she actually doing that? There were drunken talks with the adults around the campfire a couple times. I might have listened. That might have been.
Romi rolls her eyes and goes,
Granted, it was what Aunt Stella said to Aunt Techna, but I didn't think she actually took it seriously.
I mean,
If she did, I'm sorry.
I can't
you're stuck
confirm or
with her.
deny if there are schematics. That's classified information.
Tekka's insane.
Of course. But
She goes out to like point kind of like towards where Leo is and go, I'm gonna go check on him, but like hits Ventus's peck and then goes, oh,
Smooth.
I should go check on him.
okay.
Rami's depth perception is not great. She thought he was further away.
Or fucking did.
She goes, she's drunk? I don't know. Maybe she is. Maybe she's not. Maybe she only has eyes for the pecs.
Maybe. That's
Maybe.
literally probably at her eye level.
Literally it is.
Yeah,
like,
maybe.
hey.
I don't know. I would. Ventus is a nice guy. He's a nice looking guy there. G9 did great artwork for him.
I did. He is.
If he
I
gets
think
thrown up on
the-
screen, like he is glorious, like truly.
He's the buffest out of all of them for sure.
Anyway,
Go
Yeah, we
talk
can-
to my
we
shitty
can-
brother.
Anyway, we're going to talk to Leo, and
Come on,
Robbie kind of
Leo
looks
time.
and goes,
If you would like to help, I would appreciate that. But
Yeah, I'll keep an eye out for people who are angry, right?
yes, and call me over. You shouldn't get a brainworm tonight. I don't think that would be fun.
No, definitely not. But Ventus kind of holds out his hands, as in like a gimme phone.
+1 Ventus phone number. Yes, honey. Yes.
I'm so excited. Gabby's going to be so mad when I kiss her brother. She's going to be like, I don't like Romi. What is she doing?
Just like this bitch. If she actually ever swears.
Not
But
too much of a weenie.
Ventus puts in his number, like texts himself, so he has yours. All right, so if I see anything, I'll try and give you a text or a ring. I don't know if you hear it in this place, but
I will.
it's what I got. And he gives you back your phone.
Thank you.
Yeah, no problem.
This will be helpful. And if you ever want company in the workshop,
And she holds up her phone and is like,
we can
and
set
show
that
you
up.
show you my secrets. Never.
I'm not gonna look, doofus. I have my own shit to work on.
Oh,
Really?
Blinders on.
I mean, you can't
As
really
like
fill
he
out with a
gives you
welding
this
mask
look.
on.
He gives you this look that's very reminiscent of that one time when your cousin Coda came in to try and make peace, and you talked your ass off to the point where Ventus is like, "So you think I'm hot?" Like you can only like hear that in your mind, that expression that he has, as if you wouldn't get distracted. And that is all you can think of. As Ventus kind of claps you on the shoulder, and then turning to Ross, who was paying attention to 3 weeks on stage and like having his phone out, having a good recording time. Yeah, Ross. Ross is the
Daphne's son.
of Daphne.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Top
so
tier, top tier.
Bloom's, so they're cousins, you know. But he turns
Sorry,
back to
Ross.
his cousin Ross, and the two of them kind of like disappear like into the crowd.
Cool. I'm beelining it to Leo.
Absolutely.
Here we fucking go.
Oh my god, finally.
Nah, he
Ross
trapped
cracks her knuckles and like-
us in the VR room and tried to kill us when we were 10 years old. Okay, he tried to kill
Yeah.
us.
she just hip checks him
You
immediately.
know
and
what the
goes,
buttons
"Oops, sorry."
were doing. It's okay. You're so you hip check Leo.
Yup. I go,
Okay.
sorry, just trying to get a better view of the stage.
Even though she walks back further back
Ye-
into the club.
Ooh.
Or maybe Leo's up near the stage. I don't know.
Roll. Yeah, he'd probably be close. He'd probably be doing like being close up or something. Leo doesn't turn around. He's kind of just like paying attention to like upstage. Like there's like a mesh of bodies, like a lot of people up close. So you're thinking maybe knocking into him isn't what's gonna get the attention or the reaction that I want.
Gotta jump right in front of him.
I tap him on the shoulder.
Leo kind of like half glances back.
Hey, do you have brain worms?
What?
And
Oh.
Romi like starts like dancing like in front of him, like just kind of like fist bumping and goes, do you have brain worms?
Yeah, totally. This music is so fucking good, man.
You're stupid. No. And she like stands in front of him, but he's taller than her, so she like flies up a little bit so she's like standing in front of him so he can't see the stage and goes, no, there are worms around. Let me look at your ears.
Oh my
Like
god.
takes his face and starts trying to look at his ears.
Lily is
lay
seeing
off.
this like, why is Romi getting up and close with my brother? Ew, ew, ew.
I
ew.
have a fiance. Like, you should just lay off.
You're gross. I don't want to do that with you. I need to look in your ears really quick.
Fuck no. I don't want some like weird kink person coming to look at my ears.
Okay, what a
As Ravi is like dancing, like having a good time next to him, and is like, what's going on?
worms. Check your ears for them.
I'm definitely
I
seeing.
told you the music's good. Fuck off. You can roll to convince someone with whatever you say next.
Oh
I'm definitely looking at all of this from the stage, and I'm like,
yeah,
what the
yeah.
fuck is going on?
That is
what?
an 8. And Romi just like stops down and
Wait.
has her sword and her shield out.
Whoa!
Her sword is her like big ram stick, and then her shield essentially looks like the sideways version of like a desktop tower. And it's just like big and like kind of square. And she goes, listen, okay. And she points to where Gayle is, or in like where Brenda was, and goes, that lady almost exploded because she had a worm in her brain. If you don't want to fucking die tonight, you're gonna check your ears, okay? So that there's not a worm that's gonna make your body fucking explode before you can get married and you can keep dancing to this and you guys can go on to live another day, all right?
Beside Leo, Ravi is kind of like looking over finally, like as you transform, and he's like, Romi? What?
Yeah,
And he's looking over at Leo, and Leo's not looking too happy at the moment, and Ravi's like, what's going on? What is going on, Romi? As you try to
brain worms.
Did you not see the whole bird?
Thing with the bird girl and like there was a and Romi goes like this and goes, there was a giant worm that came out of her ear and it was gross and pulsating and it looked like her veins were gonna come out of her body and I don't want to see you explode.
Ravi kind of like blinks, is like, that's what happened up at the front?
Yes, that's what happened at the front.
Leo kind of rolls, he's like, I just thought the bird lady lost it. But I don't have worms. Thank you. Now, before you get me pissed, move. I'm already having a shitty night.
Romi kind of stands and goes, that might actually be really helpful, Leo.
Ooh,
Robbie kind of like shakes his head a little bit. It's like, no, like,
Oh, sorry.
no, like,
Prince
Robbie, like, he's
Leo,
probably
Future
fine. Like,
King of Andros. Oh, such a big hotshot. You're so important. God forbid you take any assistance from anybody fucking else.
Oh my god, yes. Get it.
And she gets in like real close to his face and goes,
Listen, I know shit about you. I was at all of those things. You almost killed me when I was a kid. Okay, man? Do you remember that?
the buttons looked fucking similar. What do you want me to do? I've apologized.
I don't fucking believe you.
Well, then it doesn't fucking matter to me, because again, that was 10 goddamn years ago. So get off your fucking high horse and believe that you're so good at everything, Romi. No one was ever your friend. You were always a dick, a bitch, and everything else in fucking between.
And you know what? I got better. You didn't.
and I'd like to roll a vigilance to see if he's got worm symptoms.
By all means.
Roll for worm. Roll for worm.
Roll for worm.
That is an 8 for worm.
Nice.
You can tell that he's mad. You can tell that he's pissed, but you're not sure if that's worm pissed or Leo pissed.
Why else was he having a bad day? Because he said I was already having a pretty shitty day. So, like, let's elaborate on that. Is it Khalil?
And
Romi kind
Leo,
of looks and is like,
maybe Lily is studying now. I don't know. I didn't think that she was, but said what, your fiance or whatever? She's probably hanging out with Lily because, I mean, she must not have wanted to come here with you then.
Leo is just like that, like hard anger stare at you, but he just turns to us. Robbie, we're leaving, and he just turns to go.
I try to grab his wrist.
Okay,
no.
for apparel.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Romi, no.
11.
You grab his wrist and you are getting dragged along with him. Like, he is dragging you guys through the crowd, and Robbie's
How
like looking at you
physically
and
hot
Leo.
is he? Like,
Physically?
temperature.
Yeah.
Temperature-wise.
Is he like,
I
is
thought
he
you-
feverish?
No.
Roll for hotness, like attractive.
I thought like hotness, like 1 to 10, roll a die. How hot is Leo? I thought that's what you meant.
He's off the market, sister.
He's got a
I
fiance.
mean, yeah, like he is off the market. But
yeah,
I mean,
is
like
he
you
hot
can
to the
still
touch?
roll to see if he's attractive or not.
Is he steamy? Is he ouchy burny hot?
Yeah, how
This is
desperate
al-
would Gayle
it
have
is
to
hard
be
to
to
tell.
go for him? Jesus.
I mean, it is warm in here.
Yeah.
It is warm in here, so it's hard to tell if he's the temperature that's needed. But you might not also know if that's the temperature until maybe late stages. You don't know, but he does feel warm.
Okay.
I'm like holding on to his wrist with like both hands and like trying to stick my heels in the ground to stop him. It's a very comical being pulled along. She turns and she goes, Gayle! Legendary DJ 3 Wigs!
Gayle, who just finished up talking with a Ivan and has just texted her to fucking Romi to, hey, maybe talk to Zephyus, sees that.
Yeah, and 3 Wigs, you're in the midst of your set, and you might not have heard
Absolutely
that cry for
not.
help, but you definitely saw someone snaking away from the crowd with some
I see Romi's
gusto.
Technicolor wings just like floating through the crowd. Like, what is going on? God, I want to be in this too. Oh man. Oh well,
Okay,
okay.
Gayle will summon up her Winx form finally.
Do do do
You
do.
join me over here.
Magical girl disguise, fum, boom, and fly over, sort of like to land in front of Leo.
roll. Are you trying to physically stop him or verbally like convince him to stop?
Oh, she's not physically going to stop him. Holy shit!
No, he
All
would
right,
punch her. or
Roll to
something.
convince someone.
Yeah,
Fucking punch her through
Gayle
the
will.
wall.
Give me what you're saying. Like, give me what you're saying. Give me the whole lowdown.
Gayle will drop down and say, pardon me, but I have a strong feeling that you are in need of help, sir. And I can help get her away from you. As Gayle
Romi looks and goes,
drops down,
man.
as Gayle sort of like looks at Romi, rolls her eyes, looks back at Leo. Because Gale's on his side.
What?
You-
a
okay,
fucking
what
ass
is your
kisser.
order? I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, Gale's just trying to convince Leo to stop for a second and let her help him.
Yeah,
Fucking
of course, because
traitor.
Gayle is so super helpful.
Yeah, Gale's
And
super
has,
helpful.
like, met him so many times before. Maybe
Yeah, she never has, but that's why she's speaking as a stranger, not as, someone who's known him since a childhood. She has no negative feelings towards Leo.
That's true, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that Lily doesn't like her older brother. Maybe you know that. Maybe you don't.
Motherfucker, this is a day of fucking
Did everyone
goods and
use
bads.
Did everyone use Nicole's advantage?
Oh, thank
I
God.
think only Romi.
I used Nicole's
You did?
advantage.
I did.
You
That.
did. Okay. So only
Nicole, you're the greatest. Oh, thank God.
Nicole.
Oh wait, I do have isolated. Oh, that's still a 10 though.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
nice.
We love to see it.
Leo like pauses in front of you and like grabbing hold of Rami's wrist back, like brings her forward and like into your arms. Perfect. Take care of her for me. I'm heading
then
out.
Then she grabs him by the shoulders and says, "All right, finally."
I'm
So-
really done being touched right now. If you would let me go.
What, are you mad about it?
Grommy, calm
She
down.
just smears her hands all over his face. Just to get
Romi's like, oh, I'm cool as a cucumber, my dear Gayle.
I'm not your dear. Okay, look, Leo, she's annoying and persistent, and the best way to get her off of you is to just do one small thing. Look that way, as she points to the left.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody.
Does he look that way?
Everybody look to the right.
Sure.
And he looks.
Great. Gayle will really quick try to inspect the inside of his ear.
Roll be vigilant.
Don't let a worm jump out of there.
Little worm jump
Don't let
out
a
of
worm jump out of there. Come on.
there. 7.
Oh. Okay.
I mean, it's a mixed success.
It is a mixed success.
Maybe she sees something, but not the worm. Yeah.
Lots of earwax.
You
Gross.
you are trying to look up into his ear. So maybe you're not that tall. Maybe it's like you're not that tall. Maybe it's the lighting that are like multicolored flashing, but you don't know if there is a worm in his ear or not. You don't have anything really to go off of to say yes or no, but it looks like a clean ear, but from like an angle you can't really tell. But as Leah looks back at you, he's like, good, done, great. Thanks.
Okay,
Now if you
so-
excuse me, no.
Sorry, you seem sick.
No.
You seem very sick. Oh, we haven't met. I'm Gayle, by the way. You are?
Okay. Done with this. Goodbye. As Leo walks past the both of you and continues towards the door. Ravi kind of like in his wake saying like motioning like sorry, so sorry.
He's going to explode, by the way.
Yeah.
He does that regularly.
No.
No,
Like
No,
his
like
head's gonna
legitimately
blow.
explode.
No, his head's gonna blow up.
Brainworms.
Why?
Brainworm.
You know what happened with the girl who went crazy earlier? He has
Yeah.
that same. He probably has the same thing going on.
That's why I fucking asked him if he had brainworms. That's not like a line I use.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really know who that guy is, but if he's your friend and you want him to not blow up, you're going to go and find him. And she pulls out a piece of paper with her phone number on it. If he starts heating up, call me.
Getting
Immediately.
Robbie's phone number. Okay.
Ravi takes your phone number. Yeah, no problem. Like,
No. I'm giving you a really important task to save his life. Good luck.
Thanks, Gayle.
Oh, yeah,
So
no,
nice.
no
Probably
problem, Robbie.
check on Tyrone too if you see him.
What happened with Tyrone?
Oh, yeah. He went back to Alfea
Alfea.
For what?
as he kind of waves and goes off after Leo.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gayle checks her phone. Any texts from Lily yet? She asked for something, like some really important stuff,
No.
like...
No. On silent. She's in
Uh,
study mode. Her phone is on do not disturb.
Yeah,
so
that's...
you haven't got a response back from Lily, but Romi did get a text back from Seth, sending a quick little text like, "You're fine. I just had to get a shower.
Okay.
I am so sorry, but there was bird shit in my hair.
It's okay. Please
I'll
check
text
your
you
ears.
later."
Too while you're showering. There's a thing with worms, and I think that you would be really unsettled if there was an ear in your worm, a worm in your ear. Please double check for that.
You see like these like bubbles like pop up, go away, and he's just like fucking shit, Brenda. And that is the last text you have at the moment from Cepheus.
Okay, that should be fine.
Doesn't sound like brainworms to me.
He showered. I don't think anybody with brainworms would go take a shower, right, Gayle?
They probably would.
Maybe it was cold water. Maybe they wouldn't. They don't like the cold. Maybe they don't like water.
Well,
All right, well, here's the thing.
we need to count, Gayle. We need to count. Because Leo probably has one.
I personally don't think he has.
Look, here's the thing.
But Romi does.
Romi, I have something more important to deal with now. Okay? Well, we have suspects that we think had brainworms days ago.
Right.
Ruby, you gotta definitely talk to Ruby.
We have to talk to Ruby. So do we just let these people go and there's no good way to track anybody? There's people from all over.
Why do you think I told them to call Griselda's office if they're angry about what happened tonight? It'll give us a log of people who are angry. Wow, thanks. Okay.
No, I didn't mean it like that, but like that was a really good idea, Gayle.
Okay, great. We need to go check the people who we think already had it. Lily's not answering her phone, so it's just the two of us.
Well, apparently Tyrone went to Alfea, so they're probably doing the thing in our room.
Oh my god.
You know what? You're right. Okay.
So Lily can't help us right now.
Okay, you're right. Yeah, Lily's... Okay, I hope she remembers where...
Yeah, Lily and Tyrone definitely at Alfea together.
Definitely. Speaking of which, Claire, while my
think about that. Like,
while my set is like ending and stuff, or at least I'm transitioning to like a lower period, can I like take this downtime to like get some water? I need to hydrate, and also I want to check Lily's phone.
You can do whatever you like.
Okay,
Just tell me what you want.
I want to do that. I'm gonna like go into intermission mode and like go backstage or something and just like take out my phone and see if Tyrone responded to my text. Also, I am drinking some water because I am.
Oh, do you text back Gayle finally?
Oh yeah, I'm checking my phone, so I'm looking at all the notifications. So I'm seeing yours, I'm seeing Romi's, and looking potentially for Tyrone's.
You do not have one.
Oh, is the Angie?
The text that I believe that you sent was just like asking like where he went or something like that, right?
Yeah.
No text back. But you do see Gayle's message front and center.
Front and center.
Like, hey, we need your help now. There's major trouble at Guy's.
Uh-huh.
And you're thinking like, oh,
you also see a second text that says, Tyrone's headed to Alfea. Is he there with you?
Oh. Shit. Is the quartz still here?
The quartz is still here.
Wait, is Ruby there? Because Ruby's part of the quartz, right?
No, Ruby's not part of the quartz. She's just a witch at College Tower.
Okay.
That rides bikes.
Yes.
Hover bikes.
I'm gonna go over to the quartz and
get more than one hobby.
And ask them if like, hey, do you want to like take over the intermission and get some of your songs out there too?
Like the four of them kind of like look over at you, except for Thora, who's kind of just like eating some snacks or something. in the
Okay.
corner. But all of them are kind of like looking at you and they're like, "You sure? If you want,
Yeah.
there's no problem.
Yeah.
You need a break?
Yeah, I do.
All right, well, it was a good set." Crystal kind of holds out her hand to you. Honestly, very nice.
I shake her hand.
But don't think you're gonna be at Guys forever. There's bigger places out there.
Of course there are. This is just a stepping stone.
Absolutely. Crystal kind of like grins at you as she waves for the rest of the quartz to kind of come with her. Nova kind of like nods at you. Electra kind of flips you off.
All right.
But Thora kind of just
Kind
gives you
of.
the remainder of her snacks. It just seems to be like a couple like remaining like puff pretzels with some cheese.
Yum.
As
Okay.
like her cheeks are like full of food as like they go.
Okay.
I love her. I trust her.
I
But
announced.
as they go,
Yeah.
there are two guys that you think that like they look like they're from Red Fountain. You've seen them like a time or two,
Mhm.
and one of them is wearing the quartz shirt, and he's like, "You guys were so great. Like you deserve to win. Like 3 weeks was trash, absolutely nothing." And his other friend
yeah.
is like, "No. She won that fair and square. Like she was so fucking good. This was fire set. Like you have like he's like you should shut the fuck up, dude." As you
Uh-oh.
see these two guys, one that has like this like shaved half head, like black hair, and the other that has like this like silver hair, but it's like black dyed silver hair, as they're like going at each other, arguing you and the quartz as they are going up to stage to do their set.
Right. So while I'm walking off the stage, I like announce everyone like, "Hey, I'm gonna be dipping and the courts are gonna be taken over. It was like been a great night, you guys. Blah 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 blah. Keep the good vibes going and stuff." And then, I go down the stage. Do I like pick up any wormy? Do my worm senses tingle?
Oh, there's a worm
You
here.
can roll a be vigilant check. Are you looking just like at the crowd or anyone in particular?
No, like at the two guys specifically that are yelling at each other.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be sure.
Mental check. 7.
I mean, you haven't seen this guy before. You don't really have like a basis to know if like this is something that's like truly not good or not from not talking to them.
Yeah, okay. Well, she can't exactly go up to them and be like, "Let me look at your ears real quick." That's more of a Romi thing. So,
Hey.
I'm just-
Romi and her weird kink.
shit. I'm gonna fucking pack up my stuff and make a hasty getaway back over to Alfea, because why in the world is Tyrone going to Alfea? Why in the world? He knows that Lily is at Alfea. He doesn't have to worry about her in Alfea because she's safe on campus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lily is totally safe on campus, and there's no reason for Tyrone to go there.
No,
Absolutely no reason.
I'm absolutely going back to Alfea. Yep. I am dipping. Yep.
Okay. You are dipping Romi and Gayle. Are you staying around? What are you doing? Like, you don't know Lily's
No.
shtick. She's back at Alfea, and Tyrone is 100% going to go visit her, of course.
Of course.
So, like, that's separate.
Okay. Gail says, "Well, Lily's not texting me back."
She's either asleep or like
No, she's
Tyrone's over.
Look, okay. I had a couple more leads that I talked with Ivan about. These people called Annabelle and Drizzy, and then there's two guys who were arguing over whether the quartz or 3 eggs are better. And then
That's
Perdant.
4.
Yeah, well,
Okay.
a couple of groups. Do you want to help me check these out before running back to Old Theo real quick? Because if we don't catch them now, we might not catch them again.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah, and Ventus and Ross are keeping an eye out too. So we
Yep.
at least have taller eyes on the place.
The tallest eyes of the place.
Ross eyes on the place.
Yes, because your eyes can only see depicts.
The best fucking view.
Then yeah.
All right, where do we start then?
Are there still those two guys that are arguing?
Yeah.
All right.
You kind of see like Quartz going up, 3 Wakes kind of like going up to pack up her stuff, like Peace. And you do see the two guys in their not coordinating shirts
The two
for
has
the Quartz and 3
like
Wakes.
dignity.
All right. Coolio. De-winxing. No need to be in form right now.
Romi de-transforms as well.
Love
and
the
it's like,
digital zoom zoom, like I love it. I love it. But yeah, so they're the two guys that are up on stage. Are you guys both going or are you also scoping?
Well, I'm going to be going.
I'll be there, like hovering, kind of keeping my eye on a swivel.
Great.
Mhm.
This feels like a Lily thing because I also did not do great with Leo. I mean, not Lily, Gayle. This feels like a Gayle thing.
Yeah, that's fair. Gayle will go up nearby the two of them
Mhm.
and sort of think back to the symptoms that Brenda had. That who's Meralda? Who's the librarian? I forget her name.
Mathilda.
Mathilda.
How could you
Thank
forget Mathilda?
Very
Forget the
easily.
Queen.
I'm very forgetful.
What the heck?
So rude. So rude.
rude.
You're the only character that's talked to her.
Seriously.
You have to be the one
Yeah,
to remember her.
Incredibly rude by me, by the way.
So rude. So rude. But
Walking up
as
behind these
you-
guys, she will simply ask a very simple thing, just to the air, like, "Huh? Louder than normal. I wonder which of the DJs is better. I know 3X won, but I don't know. It seems kind of up in the air."
roll. What is convince someone persona?
Emotional.
Emotional.
Emotional. Roll emotional. You can have advantage.
I nugged 2 6s.
Two
nice.
sixes?
Nice.
Beautiful.
12.
Nice.
Yes. On almost like a comical cue, they both like turn around, like snap their heads, hair flying. They're like, obviously, it's like 3 Wakes of Quartz. And like at the same time, they turn back to each other, like nose to nose. You can always see the sparks like
Just kiss.
zing between their eyes as they go full tilt into a conversation that they probably have had like a time or two before.
Oh
Can
my.
Gayle
like-
see like the veins on their heads popping at all?
You can see like they're talking very. You could see like maybe like vein in the forehead. You can like feel that they are very like they feel very strongly about this.
Yep.
About the music as they are arguing back and forth about like ampage, reverb, whether or not something was like completely like scrubbed from a track. Like they are going deep in on
so
some things that are
Gayle's
so minute you have no idea what they're talking about.
remembering that when Mathilda and Brenda were angry, their veins were popping.
Mhm.
So she's kind of like checking for that specifically. Does this seem like an unnatural amount of vein popping, or a reasonable amount?
From an emotional 12 that you got, you think that this is a little bit much of a vein pop.
Ooh.
On both?
A little bit much on both.
Okay.
Okay, then
Going-
Gayle's gonna have to keep instigating them, I guess.
Oh no! Here, Lord Jesus,
roll,
here we go.
Roll another emotional.
Motherfucker. All
We're
right.
gonna get banned from
You can
guys.
roll with advantage for this.
I'm taking it.
Gotta get them angry.
Gotta get it.
10.
Gotta get it.
Yeah, nice.
What do you say?
Gayle will say,
I think 3 Wakes
Huh.
is a bitch, and just really rile up the 3 Wakes guy. Gee.
Gayle will say, you know, it kind of seems like Guy's Club only has room for one DJ. I mean, like, I think the courts kind of like kicked Three Wakes out. I mean, I know that I saw them like talking beforehand, and it's like 4-on-1.
You're calling 3 Wakes a weenie?
She's calling 3 Wakes kind of a weenie. And she's calling 3 Wakes kind of a weenie, and the court's kind of bitches. But like, I don't know. The courts and 3 Wakes are both really cool. Wouldn't it be a shame?
A collaboration of the century. 3 Wakes and the courts.
Oh,
3 quarts.
3 quarts. 3 quarts.
I mean, don't you? What do you think about the courts kind of like shunting out 3 Wakes?
The two of them, which up to this point, they're like yelling at each other. They almost like turn on you.
Uh-oh.
It's like, did you just call them a bitch? Did you just call them like overrated? As they start to dig on you. And like through this little bits of conversation, you know that like the shaved head one is Umber and the silver, like the black hair dyed silver is Rin. But as Umber and Rin are like going in on you, you start to like see like veins like popping up on their foreheads. You see them like coming in close on you as they are like grilling and ripping you apart. It's like, well, who are you to say that you know them? Like going in on you as you almost get pushed back.
Okay.
You don't know by what. You don't know by who. You don't think it was a hand. You think it was just solid fucking energy as you get pushed back and you take 1 harm.
Oh my god. Romi, are we can I close it?
Feel as if that like there is like a heat in the air.
Oh yeah. Can I roll to protect someone?
You absolutely can.
Yeah.
She said she's nearby.
She is nearby.
Yes.
Can I clock this rowdiness? Because it's getting up to a like super angry level, right?
You absolutely can clock this.
Okay, I don't need to roll for this. I just clock this immediately.
Okay.
You kind of already had your eyes on that.
Yeah, okay. So I look, and do I feel more wormy power? More wormy stuff is coming up like a super...
This is a warm place. You don't know about this distance, but you do see that like Gayle is getting like actively pushed back. And Romi is going in to try to save them.
I got a 9, which means I can hold 1.
Okay.
I would like to redirect the attack to myself.
Oh.
I see that Gayle is getting ready to go, and I transform and bring up my little desktop tower shield, and we'll take that harm. I look and go,
Absolutely.
it has been a very long night. Don't fuck with us. Just let us get the worms out of your head.
You do take 1 harm, Romi, but you do like knock into a couple people. But a couple set of hands do steady you as Arnie kind of keeps you back up on your feet.
Oh.
And he looks around you though, and he's like, Umber, Rin, what the fuck are you guys doing? You're hurt. You're like, you actively hurt these people. As Umber and Rin don't seem to be paying attention, they don't seem to be knowing what's going on. They are just zeroing in again on Gayle / each other, but kind of Gayle.
Oh, Claire. Since I'm clocking this, I want to like rush over to those two fighting, and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, get out of here! If you're going to have a fight, don't do it in here." And I want to like rile them up more because I'm starting to get the sense of like, "Oh, these might be wormy guys. We got to make them angry." And I'm like, I don't care who the fuck you guys are, but this energy is not the moment here. I don't think the courts would appreciate this, and I certainly don't appreciate this. And
Roll to convince someone.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. With my fucking -1. Here we go. Spicy numbers. Oh my god. Okay, 9.
We'll take it.
I just want to get them more angry, so.
Ooh, no, that's a fair point. As they like turn to like look at you, you see that Rin, who is wearing the 3 Wakes t-shirt, the black hair, the black silver hair, he looks at you and he seems to almost like deflate. He's like, oh shit, like, oh my god, you're 3 Wakes. But Umber, who turns wearing
He gets
the court
angrier.
shirt,
Yeah.
he is not happy with your presence here. He's like, what the fuck are you telling me to calm down after you cheated and fucking messed with their equipment?
You get the fuck out of here. You're gonna be starting to up some shit and you're gonna be ruining this party. Get the fuck out of here.
Wait a minute, legendary DJ 3 Wakes. You're trying to spread a rumor about her.
Rin, Umber, Rin, Umberto. Which one is it?
This is Rin. There is a difference between us. That's why we did the hair like this. Thank you.
Oh no! Which one is Hikaru to them? No! Oh no!
They're Hikaru and Kaoru twins. Let's fucking go. Anyways.
Gayle looks at Rin. So Umber,
Good.
why are you here tonight anyways?
Obviously to support the fucking best DJs that are out here, which you guys don't seem to acknowledge, which is a piece of shit.
Oh my god. Are they getting angrier? Are they getting angrier? Are we like seeing? Are we getting them?
You see that Umber is like getting riled up, but Rin, at the appearance of 3 Wakes, seems to have like almost like caved in on himself.
Okay. So.
As he's like looking around, like what's kind of going on, what's happening. Like he's like, I'm making a fool of myself in front of 3 Wakes who I idolize and really enjoy.
You should be ashamed of yourself, but I also do want to get him angry too, because I want the worm out of his ear.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Shit.
You know what? Actually, Gayle looks at him calming down and says, 3 Wakes, legendary DJ, not.
I look at Gayle.
Roll to convince someone.
I'm like, what the fuck?
3.
I look at
Really?
and I'm like,
That
really?
was what you were going with?
That was your insult?
Come on, you're better
Rin
than
like
that.
doesn't even seem to hear you as he's like just eyes idolizing 3 Wakes.
Oh, I feel
as
like I
he's
should
like
get
kind of
outta
like
here.
straightening his shirt a little bit, like wiping his like sweaty palms on his jeans, like, whew, oh god.
Oh shit, oh fuck.
God, I thought I would make this better, but I'm kind of making it worse. Fuck. Okay.
Yeah, Gayle looks like, okay, that didn't work. There's only one thing to do.
Smack him across the face.
No, no.
You gotta do a hit.
You should hit me, and then get that guy fucking.
Gayle looks at you, mouths "I'm sorry," and goes to smack legendary DJ 3 Wakes.
Just shove me back.
Yeah, I don't shove legendary
elect to
DJ
fail?
3 Wakes.
Can I elect to fail and like make myself like fall over and bullshit to make it like
Yeah, make it believable.
make it look believable?
Give me a persona. Give me a
Oh,
persona
fuck
to
yeah.
see how
Yeah. I
believable
have a +2 to this shit.
This is a we can do. Can I roll? We can do this together. You know, just like
We're putting on a heist.
I mean, I rolled a 14,
Yeah,
so it
we
doesn't
can do
even
this
matter.
together. Persona.
Oh,
yeah.
well, get a +1 to it. Whatever. Fucking.
I got a 14 to my pretending to get my ass kicked by Gayle.
You're not
3 Wakes.
helping anything, legendary DJ 3 Wakes. God.
Like, oh no! But like Gayle shoves me back or something. So I
Rin like watches this happen, and you see him like his like face like falls as he watches you go back, and he turns on Gayle and he pulls out something shiny from his belt as you see daggers that are in his hand.
oh fuck!
As he goes to take a stab at Gayle.
Oh my god!
Right.
Roll again!
Is this a clash?
I want to water whip him to like grab his hand so he doesn't shank Gayle.
Is this a clash I'm rolling, Claire?
Probably.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll for my water whip if that's okay.
Sure.
Claire,
10 minus 1 is 9.
Okay.
I rolled a 9
Nice.
for protect someone. Can I put the attacker in a bad position and give an ally +1 forward against the attack to make sure that it gets maximum overdrive?
Yeah, but
Yes.
the hit. Correct me if I'm wrong, but like if something is going to hit you, it hits you.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, because
you-
it's a clash, you know.
Okay. You see that Rin's daggers make it into like the side of like your arm, like nothing vital, but it is like the full thrust of someone who is pissed off and trying to keep you away. And there is blood gushing all over that beautiful fur jacket.
Holy shit! Oh,
Gayle-
I'm gonna take my water whip and try to like contain this guy and like see if we can try to pull what we did with Brenda with like
In
getting
for
the worm
Gale's
out.
return hit, she is going to because I also get to hit back with a 9. I spit on him.
All right.
Yeah, no, like he's solidly pissed at you. And then from behind, there's also Umber, who is like, it's like, see, like, I told you that fucking quartz is the best, and like this bitch, and he goes to kick you in the back.
Can I? Okay, I want to intervene and fucking throw my water whip out there. Romi, does that +1? Can that +1 go to me?
Yeah,
okay, so that way it's not a failure.
ally.
Okay, so it's a 7 for my water whip to just like hold him or something, just to keep him from like lunging after Gayle.
You see that like Umber, he does like strike Gale's like back or something, but the water whip just like restrain him to the point that he can't physically reach Gayle from the distance that he's at.
So you said Arnie was here, right? Can Arnie like fucking help at all?
Fucking help, Arnie.
Gale's being curb stomped right now, so can
Looks
Arnie
over
help?
and says, Gayle look over and says, "What the fuck?"
You like Arnie is there. Are you asking him to do something?
Yeah, I'm asking him like, can you like hold them back or something?
Gayle looks over. Yeah, Jesus Christ, Arnie, don't you have like a weapon on you? Fuck.
Ernie, like from his pockets, he like pulls out like, you know, like there it's like a T, but he holds on to it, and then from it, these almost like twin like swords kind of like come out.
Ooh, okay.
But he has them, and he's like, who the fuck am I protecting? As like pointing at Gayle, who who lunged, like Gayle who lunged at 3 wakes and is now getting attacked. Like he's like, who?
Protect her. She's on the ground, getting curb stomped. I'm fine.
It's like, Umber, Rin, just back off of her. She's bleeding. What the fuck you guys doing?
Dude, they're not gonna back off because they've got brain worms. We need to subdue them so that we can get the worms out of their ear.
Yeah. There's brain worms.
You know what? Gayle will grab. Who's the guy who stabbed her again?
The one who stabbed her
Was it Rin?
Umber.
Oh, Umber.
Umber? Okay, great.
No, it was Rin. It was Rin.
Oh, it was Rin? Okay, I thought it was
Rin who
Rin.
loves Winx.
Even we're doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, I have their pictures like right here so I can remember.
Aw.
Because we haven't talked about them yet. We haven't had a good chance.
We haven't. And now we're
She's going to grab Rin. Is he feeling hot? Like hot?
Yeah.
Hot.
Okay.
Yes. Ooh, gimme boy.
Sick.
Claire, show us the baby.
The baby was like,
Ooh.
So, does anyone have like a drink that's nearby?
there's like a couple people that are nearby with drinks.
Gayle grabs someone's drink and then tosses it in on his face.
Umber?
Rin.
The guy who stabbed her, yeah.
Rin, that would be Rin. Rin kind of just like blinks and is like, "You're fucking asking for it," as he throws the dagger at you.
Oh my god.
You in the thigh. You have taken like 2 harm in total from him. That's like 1 harm and 1 harm.
Dude!
Gotcha.
Crack. Like I don't think I told you. But getting stabbed with a knife isn't nice.
God, I assume I took some harm from that one, yeah.
Okay, fuck. I want to try to like also. I have 2 arms, so I'm gonna do 2 different water whips. 1 on Umber, 1 on Rin, and hopefully I can like get him to fucking. Thank God, an 11 for Rin. So like I want to yank him off of Gayle to like and get him like a good couple feet away from her and just hold him there, just to like restrain him, like how I did with Brenda with the whole like shoulder to ankles water coil situation.
Gayle's gonna try to slip her tweezers to a Romi.
Get the worm! Get the worm!
Okay.
And Gayle's gonna sort of just look him in the face and says, "Look me in the eyes, you fucking idiot."
The water whips that have like coiled around them are like pure like boiling at this
shit,
point.
we need Crystal. We need Crystal. Fuck.
Because Gayle's gonna try to keep their attention on her so that Romi can sneak around and go for the ear.
Absolutely. And as Romi is sneaking around, you see something like small and black drop from like Umber's hand.
His
Like
hand?
onto the floor. From his hand, as you see this like almost comical bomb like a human cartoon bomb.
Oh shit!
Getting rolled out, and Arnie's like, "What the fuck? You have explosives."
I roll to protect
As-
someone.
Can I also roll protect someone?
Can Gayle also protect
And
someone?
as they are boiling up, you start to see something appear on at their ears.
The worms, the worms.
Gayle says, Romi, go for the worms.
I'll protect someone. I got the water going, so go get the fucking worms.
I hand my shield to legendary DJ 3 Wakes and go, put this over the bomb, it'll contain it.
I drop the water whip simultaneously and grab the shield and poof, and allow Romi to go grab the worms before it's too late. That is a
Oh
plus.
god, what do I roll to get worm?
Roll for worm.
Roll for worm.
Roll for worm.
Roll for worm?
Physical? Maybe?
Physical. Yeah, Fort Peril.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for protect someone with my +2,
That is an 8 for worm.
and that is a 10 for protect someone.
Fuck yes. Look at us. Hey.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Amazing.
So
What did you roll, Robbie?
8.
8. Who are you trying to get?
The closest one you have, I guess. No.
The one who dropped a fucking bomb.
You are right next to Umber. Umber is like thrashing. You see like this like pulsing red black something like crawling out of his ear, and using the tweezers you were able to yoink that little
I
sucker out.
grab the top of his hair and yank out the worm, and I'm like, Gayle, get it now.
Boom, boom. All right.
Okay.
The bomb doesn't hurt anyone, right? I successfully covered it with the shield.
The shield is over top. Arnie is next to you, helping you like hold it down as a like plume of smoke like erupts from around it. And as you guys all kind of like, okay, that's done with, both Umber and Rin collapse. As you see, like there's a little trail out of Umber's ear from where M took his worm, but Rin also has a very similar trail. And you never took the worm out of his ear. And then right next
Looks
to him,
around.
right next to
Very
him is this empty, almost shell-looking thing, big enough about the worm size. And we're gonna pick this up next week.
What?